Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Swampy Comics Poll Previews. A little bit late this time. I just got back into town after a nice family trip, so figure better late than never. And plus, the tier list later in the week might not make as much sense if you don't know what's coming. Um, please give a like and subscribe if you got room in your feed. But with that being said, let's just jump right into it. We got Absolute Batman number 12, highly anticipated issue. This is written by Scott Snyder with art by Nick Dragotta, as usual for this team. And I just can't. Man, this Batman story, I just want more and more and more and more. I know we're getting some reveals of what happened to Bruce's friends at the end of last issue, along with kind of I believe this is going to be our penultimate issue before the Bane arc wraps up. So I'm really excited to see what goes down here. Bruce and Croc have escaped into the city, I believe, and are out of Arc M. So it'll be really interesting to see Bane continue that pursuit into Gotham potentially. Yeah, really, really hyped for this one. Yeah, what more? What more can you say? It's an A plus book doing A plus things, and I don't think it's gonna let us down anytime soon. So next up, we got Action Comics number 1090. Let me get my credits up here. This one's written by, of course, Mark Waid with art by Skylar Patridge, colors by Ivan Placencia and Matt Herms, and letters by Steve Wands. I went down the whole list for that one. Here we are continuing more with the Summer of Superman and this Superboy story arc that we are getting with Action Comics, which I have been loving. It's really cool to see a more modern take on when Superman was first going out into the world as a young boy and heroing about for the first time, seeing him make mistakes and lose his temper. And wouldn't you believe it? I mean, last issue, his secret identity was found out, luckily, by another superhero who happened to be his teacher. But it's really cool to see a young Clark or Kal-El go against, these kind of struggles early in life. This run has been so good, so I'm really stoked for Action Comics 1090. It should prove to be another great issue. I mean, Mark Waid is killing it this year. Everything he writes has been so much fun this year. I mean, he's just good in general, but this year, man, hitting on all fronts. But next up, we got Aquaman number 9. This is by writer Jeremy Adams with art by John Timms, colors by Rex Locus, and letters by Dave Sharp. This one should be an interesting one. We have Aquaman returning to our main Earth after his crazy excursion on the in between realities of the blue or wherever the hell he was. Um, and he's coming back with quite a different group of people than we're used to. I don't know if this is going to be a permanent status quo change for Aquaman or not, but as somebody who isn't beholden to Aquaman of the past, I do think it's a weird swing not having Mara around. But I think it's a bold step to try to redefine this character with a new group of people. And yeah, I can't wait to see where we go from here. I can't wait to see what role Aquaman's going to play in the JLU. And I really can't wait to see how this guy does in DCKO. Like, I have a feeling a lot of these mainline titles, Aquaman, or Superman, and maybe a couple others, but I believe this is going to be one of the main titles leading into DCKO. Yeah, I'm really excited to see where we go from here. The quality has been pretty high. It's only been one issue that I was about, but I've really been enjoying Jeremy Adams' Aquaman run. I think it's quality fantasy superhero storytelling. It's great stuff. Um, Speaking of great stuff, up next we got Captain America number 3. This one's by Chip Zdarsky with art by Valerio Schiti and colors by Frank Martin, letters by Joe Caramagna. Yeah. Um, Captain America's run so far, I've liked it. I've heard divisive things from longtime Marvel fans. and whatnot, but as to where this stands in the timeline and all that stuff. But I gotta admit, none of that crap bothers me at all. I really liked being a new reader and coming into something that felt fresh while I was sifting around One World of Doom, wondering where I could get a get a hold on anything. So yeah, I'm really excited to see if this book is gonna lead into One World Under Doom, or with Age of Revelation coming out, if this is kind of gonna be a restart of kind of the main timeline books. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but nonetheless, I'm super excited for Captain America #3. Hopefully, we get the showdown with Doom. It's teased on the cover and at the end of last issue. Uh, yeah, really hyped to see that. Next up, we have Fire and Ice #6. Oh, sorry. Fire and Ice When Hell Freezes Over #6. And this is by writer Joanne Starr with art by Stephen Byrne. This book has been pretty hit or miss for me, with some of the stories being absolutely great and then some being not so great, some really clunky dialogue, which is like, it's always sad when you like agree or sympathize with somebody trying to say something political, but it's just so clunky and ham-fisted that you're just eh, about it. So I hope there's not a lot of that in this end issue. I really hope to see really cool resolution of everybody getting their heads straight, so to speak. I mean, if you know what's going on in this series, you understand what I mean. But yeah, I'm excited for this mini to end. I I enjoyed it, but we'll see how it sticks the landing. We'll see how it sticks the landing. Not my favorite thing of the year, but nothing bad by any means. But you know, Fire and Ice, I'm right in the middle of those two, with lukewarm on this whole mini series. But the art by Steve Byrne is great, and all the Hell storyline stuff involving just Fire and Ice is great. So if this book really was just a Fire and Ice book, it would maybe be one of my more lauded books of the year. But we spend too much time in the town with a bunch of people that don't have powers, that I don't care about, and that are pretty unlikable. So I'm okay with saying goodbye to those characters. But I hope to see Beatrice and Tora in the future, because I really do enjoy these two characters. So, oh, and just, well, I will have my own opinion about it, but boy, the reviews are not good for that one on League. Anyway, that's not a fair thing to say in my previews. Sorry. Let's move on. Next up, we have Green Lantern Corps #8. We're still in the Starbreaker Supremacy. This is Starbreaker Supremacy #4. Um, and yeah, this is by writer Jeremy Adams and Morgan Hampton, with pencils by Fernando Passarin. Yes. Inks by Eau Claire Albert. Yes. And colors by Arif Prianto. Yes, I mean, yeah, I am. When these three get together on Green Lantern, I'm all about it. Like, oh, letters by Dave Sharp. Hey, Dave. Uh, but man, yeah, super excited for this. We kind of hit a little bit of a bump in the road early in the Starbreaker Supremacy, but I have a feeling like we're going to be coming out of it in this issue. I've seen some previews, and I'm like, okay, there we go. We're back. We're back. It was just a little detour with part 3. But I mean, I'm a Green Lantern guy. This shit will always get me excited. Even when it's lukewarm, it'll get me excited. But this is not. This is really cool, epic Green Lantern storytelling that has it's just big and bold and involving so much of the lore. I mean, yeah, this is fun. Like, Green Lantern Corps, so good, so good, and I'm excited for the next step in the Starbreaker Supremacy. So I'm really high on this, despite the last part of the Starbreaker Supremacy kind of underwhelming me. But yeah, sometimes you just got to jump from point A to point B, and I feel like that was maybe the issue there. So anyway, let's move on to the next book. We have Punisher Red Band #1. So I have never read like Red Band book. I don't quite understand the cop or the concept. Is this like a Punisher story that's already been released? It's just remastered with more graphic imagery. We'll see. I mean, I'll look to it more. I just more put this on here because it's the Punisher. Punisher was one of my guys when I was younger, and I just love the absolute brutality and violence that Frank Castle brings to comic books. So we'll see if this one does it. If this is just a remaster of another comic that just has more blood and gore, that kind of bums me out. But I don't know. It's one of those things I almost took off my pull list, realizing that's what Red Band was. But that's I felt like that wasn't fair. I like the Punisher. I should check this out. And if I like it, I like it, gimmick or not. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I feel about this one. This one's about a writer, or this one's from writer Benjamin Percy, with art by Julius Ota, colors by Yen Nitro, and letters by Corey Pettit. So yeah, Punisher Red Band one number one. I haven't bought a Punisher book in almost 20 years, so we'll see how this goes. All right. Next up, we have Supergirl number 5. This is by writer Sophie Campbell, and what's this? Not artist Sophie Campbell, artist Paulina Ganuccio. And Rosie Camp, with colors by Marissa Louise and Kendall Good. So I'm equally excited and afraid for this one, because I have just been so into Sophie Campbell's art, along with Tamara Bonvillain's colors for this series. We're stepping outside the box. Makes me a little nervous, but from what I understand, this is kind of more like a fun filler issue. It's not playing into the larger story with Lesla and Lena. Um, and it looks like we're kind of focusing on some more of the animals that hang out in Midvale, and I'm cool with that. I mean, this whole book is just about quality fun, and that's what I'm here for. A little bit of Silver Age mixed in with your modern, the Silver Age aesthetic with some modern storytelling to make you not feel like you're reading garbage. Because oh man, some of that old Silver Age stuff is rough to get through. Um, but yeah, I'm excited for this. I have loved every single issue of this series, and even if this one is a little more filler and doesn't hit quite as hard, I ain't dropping this series. I ain't dropping this series anytime soon. Sophie's really gonna have to be terrible in order for me to do that, and I don't think Sophie Campbell has it in her. She's just fantastic, like one of my now favorite writers. Like I'm gonna be hunting down Campbell's work. I just thoroughly enjoy her. Um, and boy, there are some cool variants. I'm really into getting the art germ covers for this one. I don't have them pulled up, but we have a variant with just Streaky the cat, a Halloween themed pumpkin spicy variant, and a Dan Mora variant. And that's just terrible because I want them all. I've been really good about only getting one copy of Supergirl, but that might change this week. The variants are a lot of fun. But anyway, this isn't the variant preview show. This is poll preview. So let's move on to the next poll. We got Superman, the Kryptonite Spectrum number 2. This is from the team that does Ice Cream Man, which is writer W. Maxwell Prince, artist Martin Morazzo, and colorist Chris O'Halloran. And I really like the first issue of this. It's it's Superman experimenting with brand new forms of kryptonite that have been discovered, and yeah, it's really fun and interesting to see Soups try these potentially dangerous things, like he's almost experimenting with drugs in a way. At the end of the last issue, and as you can tell by the cover of this one, Superman touched some kryptonite that makes him big and gigantic. So yeah, I can't wait to see what kind of wacky adventures we're gonna have with this one. First issue was a banger. I'm sure the second issue isn't going to disappoint. Superman continues to put out awesome stuff all year. All right. And for our last book, we have Wolverines and Deadpools, number 3. By writer Cody Ziegler, artist Roger Antonio, colors by Guru EFX, and letters by Travis Lanham. And yeah, and this is the unfortunate conclusion to this fun little mini series. I was kind of hoping it was going to be a 5 or 6er, but you get what you get. I really liked seeing the daughters of both Wolverine and Deadpool hang out with their dads, and the interactions that they all had with each other. I mean, I wanted more of this. I wanted more of this. So I'm excited for this, but I'm totally disappointed this is going away. This is just what I needed. I'm stoked that my buddy Machio suggested this series because I wouldn't have picked it up on my own. So yeah, Wolverines and Deadpool's number 3. Excited to say farewell to a fun little super tiny mini series. 3 issues ain't enough, people. Anyway, those are my polls for this week. I'll be doing the tier list on time this week. So yeah, leave a comment if you'd like. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you next time when I do the tier list later in the week. And until then, keep reading.